What's going on? War! We're going to war! What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. So we have an obligation on the show to fact-check things, even when we think that they're cool. And there's a lot of people this weekend saying, yo, there is a huge amount of military hardware getting moved around the country. My entire feed was clogged with posts of military equipment moving along and around the country. Here's just a couple of tweets. In the U.S., there's a massive movement of equipment. Something is happening. B-2 Spirit bombers have been sighted over Minnesota. Military sources say missile defense systems are moving into position on the West Coast. Guys in Philadelphia, for instance. Whoa, Philadelphia, what the hell's going on there? Filmed yesterday, armored vehicle moving through another city. You're telling me this is simply a national military exercise. Here's armored vehicles moving through downtown Philadelphia. I know exactly where this is. I'm not from Philly, but I've been to Philly a few times. And there you go. There's the military equipment following the traffic laws, I guess. You wouldn't have to. I guess you could just plow right over any car you wanted to. And those things don't run on solar energy, man. Those suckers move. So that's a little strange to see that in downtown Philadelphia. Here's military landings, Osprey landings in a city in Texas, I think. Breaking news, military landings in suburban California, massive military movements reported in multiple states. Anybody have info on this? This is not a drill, says this account. So you can see here the Osprey landing. And again, pretty impressive bird. And that sucker taking off and landing and so forth. And it continues. This one sort of got my attention. They said, whoa, these aren't tanks. These are missile launchers. Look at this. Whoa. It's a missile launcher, SA-10 Grumble. I don't pretend to know these things off the top of my head. It's an air defense system. These are missile S-300 missile systems. Makes you grumble. They're Soviet, maybe. Again, these are accounts, TikTok accounts and Twitter accounts. Video on TikTok, interesting footage. This is about the incidents that took place over the skies of America because you're watching all these things land. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a source very well connected inside of the military that I called, but he also happened to tweet about this when I called him this week. Weekend. This is a guy that was like in my wedding. Okay, I trust him implicitly. He's been on my show. I talk with him regularly about military and intel operations that are going down, just to try and get like some clarity to this. Some of these have been community noted, but I wanted to show you what Alex Pleistis. You can go ahead and follow him. Alex Pleistis says, dude's Iraq, Afghanistan, like served his country. Is a totally rad dude and a straight shooter. 1 weekend a month, 2 weekends a year isn't a military marketing slogan for the reserves. Many members are college students, and 2-week annual training, AT, normally takes place in the summer. Twitter's algorithm is spinning up loons with garbage. He's saying that these are national.
Guys, I just wanted to kind of show you what was going on there with the military movement and stuff. I know that really doesn't really tell us a whole lot, but I thought it was interesting. Anyway, I'll share a message that I got from Robert Morse. I've been talking to Robert Morse last few days a little bit. Working on a little side project that might help get that in. You guys remember the video that Robert Morse wrote that I added video to? I'm sure some of you all seen it. If you have not seen it, I'll try to post a link here for you guys to go over and watch that when you get a chance. It's about 45 minutes long. But he says, I'm working on a little side project that might help get that information out there a little more. He says, your work deserves to be seen by millions. Why, thank you, sir. You and everyone who supports us deserve someone who will make you proud in this fight. You guys consistently motivate me to become better every day. I really like Robert Morris. He's a great guy, very, very knowledgeable about our history and our country and about the things that are going on today. And I believe that's probably why they have locked him up and tried to keep him quiet. He also did a interview the other day. I can't remember with who, but I think that was, no, it wasn't. I can't remember who it was with. But anyway, him and Jessica Watkins I've been talking to, and she did a really good interview the other day on Cowboy Logic. I thought it was great. Or was that one? I keep getting confused. I see so many different ones. But anyway, we're going to say hello to, let's see who all we got on here right now. Freedom Nurse Scooter. Trina, welcome. Carol Burton, Jen G, Lori Hayden. Lee Bart, welcome. Timothy Motorspall, how you doing? Sherry Thomas, Wyoming Girl, how you doing? Metal is a joy. Makes me grab my Bible and read it when I see these things. Absolutely. Hi, Dory. Denise H, how you doing? Let me do something real quick since I just seen that name. Just one moment. Sorry about that. Just trying to get the mods and so forth all set up here because we just recently went over that. Let's see, where'd she go? I do believe that we have our mods pretty much well set up. We went over all that stuff the other day. We had a meeting. Everything should be good to go there, guys. So welcome. Thank you, mods, for all the hard work that you're doing. I appreciate it. Hey, Catherine Carpenter, how are you doing? Tammy Green, Barbara Pugliese, welcome, welcome, welcome. I know Storm is live, so we'll go over and see how the vigil is coming along. Doesn't look like there's much going on yet.
58. I can't even remember that far back, Colleen. I like Cold Night, so I put.
Mute that for a moment. All right, so Denise said she was just watching Storm as well. So you guys, I really got to. I watched Jeremy Harrell this morning, the Sunrise episode he does at 9:00 in the mornings through the week, and I got to say I really enjoyed that, guys. If you guys have not went over there and watched his streams in the morning, it is a great way to wake up. It's a great way to get some perspective and just focus a little bit on God and what He has for us to think about, and just to help keep us on our right track. We really need to do that every day. We need to spend time in our Bible and spend time with God, and really just focus on that as we go throughout our days, because that is what is important. Hi, Florida Gator Girl, welcome. Jeremy is awesome. Really enjoyed the interview he did with me the other day. I was able to get some exposure for some of the, for the J6 stuff. Yes, thank you, Trina, Trina, I believe, was on there, and several of you were on there, I think. I seen, hey, Sally, how are you doing? Debbie Robinson, welcome. Got a couple things in the mail from a couple of you guys today. Priscilla, thank you for that. I really appreciate that. And Gloria, thank you. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that, guys. That helps us get to where we're going. As you know, we are going to be doing some traveling here coming up. Starting tomorrow, I will be headed to Tennessee to spend some time with 1776 Restoration Movement. Freedom Nurse, not sure, maybe getting ready for riots if Trump gets put in jail. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to think about the whole military movement, guys. I really don't. I've heard so many different things, and I hate to speculate. Let's just hope it's for the good and not for the bad, right? I mean, hopefully, they're not aware of some things that they're, if there is something that is going on that they're not telling us about, then hopefully they'll tell us about it soon. Because I believe we deserve to know. Yes, thank you, Sue, for that. Good morning, or good evening, praising. Good morning. Good evening, praising Kayla. May God bless you too. Lee Bart says someone was streaming. There we go. Someone was streaming all the military vehicles in LA and 2 other spots. Tried getting pictures. She showed tents and wouldn't let her near. Yeah, I bet not. So yeah, there is some military movement going on. We're not exactly sure what that's all about. We hope that that's what. Welcome, last responder. Thank you for subbing over here. Greatly appreciate you. And thanks Tommy Temper for sending you over here. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. We just usually we cover different things. We were in Miami last week for the Trump indictment. Got a lot of good things going on down there. Spent some time with Jeremy Harrell, Oreo Express. Making our Oreo's a great guy. He helped me out. I'm learning a lot from him. Thank you, haha, so much for that. I greatly appreciate that. For that challenge, please join me in supporting David to keep showing the truth. Gifts and Go is the best way to support him. Yeah, that or right there on the website. If you go to the website, go to the donation links. You can actually donate straight to my website, and that gets to me a little bit faster. But thank you. I do appreciate all you guys' help. We're going to be going to Tennessee for the 1776 Restoration Movement. I think we're going to put off DC until the first week of August. We're going to be going. I see Trucker G and his wife are going to be having some activity going on the 4th, and I'll be headed. Oh wait, I forgot. So from Tennessee to the 1st and 2nd of July, I will be headed back up to Ohio to the Freedom Festival there for the 1st and 2nd. And then after the 1st and 2nd, we'll be headed to Missouri. Trucker G's got some stuff going on there, where he's welcoming people to come hang out and stay for a couple days, I believe. And then that's about 45 minutes away from the J6 retreat that I'm going to be going to cover. Is the video stuck? I've got. It shouldn't be stuck. I don't know. But anyway, so from Trucker G's, it's only about like 45 minutes over to the J6 retreat that's going to be going on July 7th, 8th, and 9th. And from there, I haven't decided if I want to go west or if I want to go east. I'm thinking about going over to California and trying to cover some stuff that's going to be going on in California. Maybe spend some time with Oreo and some of the different stuff that's going on over there. Hi, Gary Wade. Welcome. Thank you, guys. Doesn't look like there's much going on over there at the Vigil yet. Looks like they might be running a little bit late. That's why I've got it muted, but let me see if I need to fast forward it here. Yeah, it's still quiet over there. I've got, you guys know the video I showed you the other day of Tammy Mundy and her yard and the J6. Let me see if I've got that available here real quick. I don't think I do. I had that on my other. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. No, that's not it. Yeah, I don't have that on here. That was on my phone, so we won't worry about that. But I've got some contact with another guy that is having some issues with he had a semi that he had some Trump information. It was real big, and the community has made him remove all of his stuff. We want to support the ones that are standing up and having their rights violated, just like all of the J6ers having their rights destroyed and totally ignored, as far as the civil rights and the freedoms that they should be getting, and the double standard that our country is showing to different people. I don't know why Trooper's video is lagging. But there we go. Looks like they've got. Oh, it's because I had it paused. That's why. Okay, let's see what they got going on. Not yet. But we like to cover this whenever we're not busy. You got Tommy over there. Thank you, Freedom Nurse Scooter. Freedom. That's right. That's what it's all about, standing up for our freedoms. Showing you what's going on the ground. So that's what we're doing. We're standing up for freedom. That's what we've been on. We've been on that mission for over a year now. We started with the trucker convoy, then moved to 1776, then over to the vigil. We were there from August all the way until about a month ago. And then I've been went to Miami to cover the indictment. And we've got lots coming up over the next month or so, but it's not going to be cheap. So I will be needing assistance, guys. Hello, Roy Long. How you doing? Joshua 5:6. For the children of Israel walked 40 years in the wilderness till all the people who were men of war who came out of Egypt were consumed because they did not obey. Amen. Thank you for that, Roy Long. We greatly appreciate you. So yeah, I was on Jeremy Harrell's Sunrise this morning. And I don't know how he had so many. There's like 1,100 people on there, and I just made a comment, and I don't know how out of all the people that were commenting, he actually selected my comment to talk about. So we appreciate him. We're going to try to see if we can't get a hold of him, and maybe try to get some more going on with him. He's a great guy. Met him down there in Miami. He's doing a great job bringing you guys the truth, standing up, and I love his. That sunrise was awesome. Yes, Catherine Carpenter says, I remember when Oreo trusted you. I clicked on the wrong one. Trusted you to video the 1777 restoration at Washington Mall while he was at home. Yes, we did do that. That's how I kind of got started with Oreo. And that was an awesome opportunity. Being there at 1776, that's when I actually started live streaming. I was doing videos and stuff like that before on TikTok and stuff, but TikTok banned me when we stopped the traffic there, and I put a video of us stopping the traffic in DC. So I got banned from that video. There was like 43,000 hits in 24 hours or something like that. It was a really good video that they did not want getting out, I guess. So I got banned for that one. Chicken nugget money since we aren't going to prom. Well, we can find a prom to go to, Wyoming girl. We can find a prom. I'd hate to lose your chicken nugget money. Food's more important than the prom. So keep your chicken nugget money, Wyoming girl. Oreo 2.0 and babysit. Yeah, I babysit you guys. We really appreciate Oreo and everything he's doing over there, and the opportunity to be able to spend some time with him and get to know him a little better. He's a great guy, and I really just appreciate that opportunity from him, being able to do that. We usually don't have a whole lot when we're restreaming the vigil people on the stream, but I do look forward to the streams that we'll be having upcoming. I'm sure there will be a lot of people interested in what's going on. But I like to spend time with you guys, chat with you guys, find out if there's any new news that I haven't heard about, like the Hunter Biden pleading guilty where do you think that's going to go? No jail time? I mean, the prosecutors don't want any jail time for him? Seriously? We're going to go to prom now. You beat me down. You got me. Hi, Jamie Crow. How you doing? Denise H., actually, there may be a possible Vegas trip coming up. I don't want to speak on that a whole lot, but there may be. Yeah, it was a really good opportunity, Tammy Green, to go to Miami and meet up with Josh and spend a few days down there. That was great. On your way to California, please stop in Vegas. I've never been to Vegas, but we may just have to do that. We may just have to do that, guys. Depending on the funding, if the funding allows for that. I'm sure the funding will come in as we start doing these videos and start covering more things. So, hi, Linda M. I just seen you come up here. Let's see if you're up here. He will get off easy because of he'll get off easy. I mean, his father can. What do you say? How do you say that? Pardon him, right? His father can pardon him if he wants to, right? So, I mean, what's the point? He's just getting. It's ridiculous. So he's getting a little slap on the wrist, if you want to call it that. I mean, the money that he's put out to his attorneys probably is the worst part of it. He says he has no money, but he gave it all to his attorneys, which his attorneys will probably just turn around and give it back to him. Who knows? That's just sickening to see somebody get away with so much stuff that should be, he should be. He should have to do the crime for the do the time for the crime, just like everybody else. Like all our J6ers are in there. A lot of them they weren't violent. They went in doors that were open. Yeah, exactly. Imagine if that was Trump's son. Exactly. You're exactly right. Wyoming girl. They would nail him to the wall. They would nail him to the wall for sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Hi, Sherry Pageant. How are you doing? Seen a lot of you guys. I was watching several different streams. I've seen a lot of you guys over on other streams today. It was good to see everybody and chat with everybody on other streams. Some good opportunities and stuff going on over there. It's just good to go in there and be a part and spend some time with the family. MFNSLL, only when people attack my friend. I don't know what that means, Tony. Sorry. Or Wyoming girl. I read the wrong person. So yeah, I've got the help raise funds for upcoming trips. Freedom Express Media / donation links. I greatly appreciate everything that you all have done up to this point. Without you, I wouldn't be where I'm at. I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing. Why is that camera mirrored? My camera's mirrored. Let's see. I don't know if I can change that at this point. Oh well. Settings. There it is. Okay, let's turn that back around. There we go. All right. I'm still learning all this stuff. This country needs to come together as one. Hey, Mag Americans, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. I seen you over on Sunrise this morning too. It's good to see. It's good to see all of you. Hey, Judy girl. Free the political prisoners. Absolutely. Amen to that. Hello, Patriot Mags, my heroes. What Jamie Crow says. Jamie, that's what you told me I was your hero. Now you're saying Mags is your hero. Let's see how it is, Jamie. Let's see how it is. I'm just kidding. Anybody else come in that I did not see? I think we covered everybody else. Nightbot, we got Nightbot going crazy over there. You're my babe. Yeah, that's right, Jamie Crow. You're absolutely right. That's an inside joke from me messaging two people at one time. I accidentally called Jamie a babe instead of Ashley. It was a mistake. But I'm looking forward to going to Trucker G's. Actually, there should be quite a few people there that we haven't seen in a while. And hopefully we got some talking going on. Give me 1 second.
I'd like to pray. Oh, Miss Katie. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for the viewer. Today, I'm just going to say the Father prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespass, and we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, now and forever and ever. Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We got it all through. All right, Tommy, let's play some music.
Ah.
3 years ago, that I would be in the middle of a political movement, I would have said, put down Hunter's crack pipe. Right now. I can't afford the groceries. I can't afford your
That's right. The three people on Jeopardy didn't know the Lord's Prayer. Hi, Mud Pie. They pissed off and already pissed off COVID.
Thank you for that, BMAC. I greatly appreciate that. That will go towards the travel and that we've got coming up. Thank you so much for that. I greatly do appreciate that. And I love the song. If you guys haven't listened to it, other than the little bit of foul language in there, but Carrie Lake, #1 song. I believe it got #1, and we're trying to get Trump Saved America song by 40 Auto Blow up to the #1 song. If you haven't listened to that, go listen to that.
To give the Texas response.
Waiting in the wings is a thing called Hillary. 81 million votes my ass. Hey, 81 million.
No, they're not going to jail.
And at first I chuckled. I said, oh my gosh, Hillary Clinton is actually talking about me? That's funny. And then I got to thinking, maybe that's not funny. Oh my gosh, help, help. Hey. And I just want you all to know I'm in perfect health. We've recently had our automobile serviced, and the tires are good, and the brakes are in good order, and I am not suicidal. And white and blue is broken. 81 million.
Working fine earlier.
It's despicable what they did, and I will not let these bastards get away with it. 1 million votes my ass. He had the swamp going after him, and he was still getting stuff done. And now we have stumbling, bumbling Joe. I miss the bull in the china shop. I miss the mean tweets. I miss Donald Trump.
Hi, Marty King.
81
Mark
million
King.
votes. My ass.
That's right. I wonder if they'll ever be able to get them off.
They'll look high and they'll look low. They'll look everywhere we go. They'll come out and
Hi, Barbara.
we shoot first.
Was my mic still sound muffled? It probably does. My Wi-Fi signal starts with me using that. Yeah, man, it's not too hard. You just go to nightbot.com and you actually log into your YouTube account or your Twitch account. I think it does both, but you just log in to your YouTube account and then you can set up the different commands and stuff. It's probably not too bad. But you also have to take the Nightbot and put him into your as a moderator so he can do what he's supposed to do. I don't know, Freedom Nerd Scooter. I'm not sure where. I don't even know where the mic is, honestly, on this thing. I should probably add one, but I don't have one. So we'll have to go with this for now. Sorry. Hi, Kathy Gilman.
Keep your rifle by your side. They'll have bombs and they'll have tanks. They got money in their banks. But we won't fall as long as we can fight. They'll go on to reach their gate, but they won't get past the gate. Keep your rifle by your side. Singing, oh Lord, this earth was made
Hi, Cleo.
for us. Singing, oh Lord, this sinful life just ain't enough. When I see your face, I know I must protect my place. I'll keep my rifle by my side. Singing, oh Lord, this earth was made for us. Singing, oh Lord, this sinful life just ain't enough. When I see your face, I know I must protect my place. I'll keep my rifle by my side. Keep my rifle by my side. Keep your rifle by.
Does it still sound muffled when the music's on, or is it just me when I talk? Just curious.
The feds.
No, he's still here, Cleo.
Hello, Kenny Lundy. Hello, I see you on CBS up here. Hi, Sandy Brandon. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you guys. It's both. Well, that sucks. Sorry, I don't know what it is. I'm not even sure where the mic is on this. It shouldn't be a bad. I don't see it. Maybe they sound weird too. Well, sorry guys. I apologize for that. I'm not sure even where the mic is on this thing. But we'll survive for now. Thank you, Denise H, for that super chat. Thank you guys so much for all you do. I appreciate you guys so much.
People call me on the phone, I'm trying to avoid. Can the people on TV see me or am I just paranoid? When I'm in the shower, I'm afraid to wash my hair. Cause I might open my eyes and find someone standing there. People say I'm crazy, just a little touch. But maybe
I used to like to watch the song on MTV.
I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me.
They're all looking at me. I was making a lot of noise. You got the disco version. No, it's just long. You can dance. That's why I'm here, Donald. Grace of God. Won't let me go home.
Thank you for that challenge, super chat challenge. Thank you so much, Kathy Gilman. Really appreciate you. Thank you, Freedom Air Scooter, for that. I greatly appreciate you guys for helping out and doing that. I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.
Good time Charlie's got the blues again. The bars are all closed down. Oh, Sleepy Joe is on the news again. Like a book.
Yeah, Donald, I made a lot of mistakes in my life.
There's people dying on
Welcome to Finger Typer. Welcome. Thank you so much for jumping on. We appreciate you. Debbie B, thank you so much. I always thought it. I'm just reading here. I always thought it funny that AI in Hebrew is heap of ruins.
And we can't send our children to play. Oh Lord Almighty, tell me what we
Welcome, Darth Trader. Welcome. Thank you for jumping in there real quick. And where'd it go? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, I keep covering myself up. Sorry about that, guys.
If you don't like this country, leave.
Welcome, McFly. Welcome. Two Finger. Darth Trader, thank you. I don't know if you heard me the last time, but thank you for jumping in and giving a like and view. Appreciate that. If you guys haven't hit the like button, please do that. Share it out. And make sure you hit the notification bell. We've got a lot of stuff coming up. It's going to be interesting next month and a half or so. So let's keep this thing going.
I don't mind
It was running good for a while.
buildings and let's stand up for the flag. Cause you ain't ever gonna kill our history. We can't go back what's done. It's done.
Wi-Fi is sucking big time.
I'm trying to follow God. I'm trying to follow God, but they want to see me slipping. They don't want to see me winning. They say, Bryson, boy, you're missing out on millions.
Is it blurry down there in DC or what's going on down there? They got smoke down there going on again or what? It looks really blurry.
I'm giving God everything. Let's go. I'm trying to follow God, but they want to see me slipping. They trying to get me slipping. They don't want to see me win.
Ashley said your little girl keeps climbing on my leg. It's like she knows. Yeah, that's Liberty. She's still got Liberty over there. I can't wait to get down there and see her and pick her up and be able to have my kitty cat again. I'm really looking forward to that.
How you claim to be saved, but you still the same. You still got breath in your soul, eternal life and reigns. But if you choosing the world, then you can't get blamed. I'm trying to show my friends the truth, but they don't listen, because they too caught up in the grace. They think I'm tripping.
I don't know, this song's pretty good because all the crap has been too last year.
People too caught up in this.
Hello, God's Army. Thank you for jumping in. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for the thumbs up. Make sure you guys try to share this out. I know it's just me restreaming what's going on down there, and the ones that are down there definitely deserve your support, and I'm definitely not trying to take away from that. So thank you guys so much for everything that you're doing and making it possible for me to be able to make these trips that we're getting ready to take. Thank you so much.
They trying to get me slipped. They don't want to see me winning. They say, Bryson, boy, you missing out on millions. I give and got everything. I give them everything.
Okay, yeah, I gotta get verified. I got about 5,500 followers on there. I just never use it anymore.
Everything.
Yeah,
I love Chinese.
Let's go.
it's bad right now. I don't know why. For a while there, it was perfect, and all of a sudden, boom.
I'm just seeing things that
Bad right now. I don't know why. For a while there.
Welcome, Luke Chapman. Thanks for stopping in. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. Excuse me. Thank you so much.
I might have. We'll have to see.
Yeah, absolutely, Kathy Gilman. I'm excited to see what the future holds for me too. I believe that there's going to be a lot of good things take place, a lot of exciting adventures, and I'm looking forward to it. Even looking forward to where this thing with Ashley and I is headed. I think there's good things happening there, and I'm looking forward to what God has in store for us.
Plus the way that these buildings.
Well, this is what gave us the idea to come down here.
Plus the way that these buildings are built. Hi, Darth.
Probably did as much for our kind of music as anybody. Well, the honky tonks in Texas were fine past the second home.
This is a good beer drinking song.
Where you tip your hat to the ladies and the roses.
Yeah, so Vicky, I actually really enjoyed the Rise Up segment this morning. I'm planning on making that a part of my mornings every morning. I want to do that every day because it's something I need on a daily basis, just to spend some time with God and some people that put God first. Just that fellowship, even though it's on a stream. I think that Jeremy had a great message. He makes it very understandable what he was talking about, and I just absolutely enjoyed being able to be a part of that and seeing so many of you guys on there with us. I encourage any of you all to join. It's really good, and especially after I got to meet Jeremy last week and did the interview with him, it just means that much more to me. So yeah, I really thought it was great. Power for 10 amp United Kingdom. I'm not really sure what that means, Luke, but I see what you're saying there.
On that we all agree.
I used to hear this song all the time at the Dixie Chicken in College Station, Texas.
Once you're down in Texas, Bob Wills is still the king.
Is this when Willie comes out and sings with him too?
Well, if you ain't never been there, then I guess you ain't been told
It's been a while since I heard him.
that you just can't live in Texas unless you got a long soul.
It's been a while since I heard some of these songs.
It's a home of
Yes, Darth.
a home of the Western swing. He'll be the first to tell
I worked for the guy that owned the Dixie Chicken for 29 years. I ran the chicken oil company there in College Station.
Good to see you, Vicky. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Thank you guys so much. I just wanted to show you those chats. I'm actually playing with the software, trying to learn it still. I wish the sound was better, but I do apologize for that. But thank you guys so much for your support. I greatly appreciate you. And Miles,
Yeah, I guess I
look
was.
forward
I
to
drank a
what
few there. I
God
could
has
have
in
been the
store
head
for you.
chicken.
I know it's not over for you, so hang in there. We're praying for you, and I hope you enjoy work today. Hello, USA. How you doing?
Good men are willing to give their lives while politicians take away our rights, saying they know best what's good for you. These days, dads are always gone. Mama's still here, but she's on her phone. Grandma's raising the kids, and the devil is too. If you ask me,
Hi, Jeannie.
I speak the truth, but these days the truth won't sell. I bleed red, ways you just can't change. Wrong or right, I give my life. This place is called USA.
Yeah, so you guys be careful with all that smart technology in your home and all that stuff. Like, was it Jeremy this morning, or was it? Might have been Oreo yesterday showing a video where the Amazon guy went to deliver a package and heard the Amazon delivery guy thought that they heard something racist and reported it to their office or head guy or something. So they shut down all the smart Amazon stuff and scolded the guy for saying something racist. But the guy was black and he didn't say anything racist, and it was just the Amazon guy heard the smart camera out there say something and just heard him wrong. So it's scary what they can do with all that smart technology. They can control everything if you let them. So I'd say it's best to just stick with the manual stuff, guys. Stick with the manual stuff. You don't want them controlling everything that you have.
Wrong or right, I give my life. This place called USA.
Well, don't come to D.C. Sirens here are the music of D.C. You're assigned 24/7 here.
This place called USA.
All right, am I never calling? All right. Oh, I walked too far today.
Hello.
Hello, am I on?
You're live. Don't say anything dirty.
Oh, the mic is on. How y'all doing tonight?
Hey. How about you?
So we got out there tonight. Got some people out there, no counter protesters? Anybody?
No counter protesters.
Just the usual?
They're at home making arts and crafts.
Hey, what?
They're at home making arts and crafts.
Oh, and they're at home making arts and crafts in mommy's basement?
Yes. What's happening?
What's going on out there tonight? I don't know. What's the topic for tonight?
What were we talking about earlier?
Oh, about our grifters and these organizations that like to steal from us?
Oh, yeah,
Is that what we're talking about?
That was it.
That sounds interesting. So we have these organizations that are supposedly patriotic and they support us, but they actually don't. typical American supporters that think that they're donating money and these organizations are taking care of us. They're inside and they're out. There's actually J6ers and there's people out there that actually have organizations that funnel money and don't help nobody. They do help just a fraction of the money that comes in. There's no telling how much money comes in, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. I know certain people are up in the billions already with their donations.
Yeah.
Has any of these J6ers seen the money? Just a handful, just a select few, just a little bit, just enough to keep it legal on what they do. So, all the con artists, all the grifters, they don't care about us. They care about the money that our American patriots are giving them. They're getting rich off of us, and we're just sitting here suffering. A lot of us don't have commissary. Most of us don't even have attorneys because we can't afford them. Not that it really matters in our court, but it would help to have a nice attorney paid for it. All the money that comes in. Or we wouldn't have to beg for commissary or phone time. But we do. That's the problem that we have.
What was that
All
other
these
problem you were
grifters in
talking
the
about
mix.
with people stealing other people's stories?
Certain organizations taking people's stories, other J6ers and profiting off of it. Yeah. Oh, we know what organizations have been doing that.
I mean, if you don't want to mention any
We know
names,
who's
we
doing
won't.
that.
Project.
Do what?
I said if you don't want to mention any names, we
of course.
won't. But it's Patriot Freedom Project. Cynthia Hughes,
Right.
director.
And they're the ones that actually, yeah.
Nice little
I'm
group.
sure if she's listening, she'll catch the plug.
Well, she'll
Just
catch
about
that
as
stuff.
quick as
Somebody will send
as
it
they
to her.
come. And Patriot Freedom Project's been doing this before Jan 6, so they were screwing veterans over, because that's where they started was with the veterans of America, trying to support them and get money funneled for veterans. That was their excuse, was the veterans, our soldiers. So how many soldiers have they actually helped?
I don't know.
I mean, they've been around before. They've been around probably before Tunnels for Towers, right? I know Tunnels for Towers is actually building homes for these soldiers. Has Patriot Freedom Project ever built homes for soldiers? I don't think they have.
I'm not sure. I'll have to look.
I'm
into
sure
that.
fucking Cynthia Hughes has built her own house. But anyway.
Here she keeps 40% of all the profit.
Yeah, so if our American supporters want to support us through our gifts and goes or our commissary. Stop going through these organizations because they're ripping you off. Not only are they ripping you off, they're ripping us off. Because we ain't getting a penny of it. I know I haven't received a penny of it. And 90% of the J6ers haven't received anything either from these organizations. Which PFP ain't the only one. There's several. I mean, there's grifters on the inside too, so the inside and outside.
All right. Well, is there anything
Anyway.
else you'd like to say about that?
I don't even know what to say. I guess that's about it. Anything you'd like to add to that?
No, I think you pretty much said everything.
Think I covered it? Good. I hope I shot slugs. I hope they felt it. I hope they... Period.
Yeah, it would be interesting
But
to
that's
know
why
where
it's doing
that $5 million went from the founder of Publix.
We'll never know. But I'm sure they did something to make it look legal on how they spend the money.
Well, 10% probably went to the big guy.
It's already all over. But there are some good ones. There are some good organizations out there that are helping us and that have helped you in the past. So let's not forget that there is Stop Hate. There is the American Patriot Relief Program with Julius and Mark. They have helped us considerably. You know, there are some good ones out there.
Ashley.com.
Yes, for
There are some
Ashley
good
has helped
ones.
us, obviously.
So go ahead, yeah. You know better than I do. So.
Well, I think I just did. So.
If they have any questions, call
okay.
me. I'll let them know all about it.
those are the three I would trust.
Did you mention Mickey's?
Yes.
Mickey's got one too, right? 4actually.com. So that's definitely a good one. If you want to donate to anything, definitely donate to that one, and not the rest of them.
And there you have
Well,
it.
maybe Stop 82.
Stop
Yeah,
82.
there you go. There you got it.
All right. And
Stop
American
82
Patriot
quarters.
Relief.
American Patriot Relief. There you go.
There you go.
But yeah, that's about it. I think Barry will be calling him next after me. He's staring at me right now, like, "You done? You done?"
Yeah, I like the comments.
Thanks
All right,
for
well, nice
calling in
talking
and
to
giving
you.
us your opinion about all of that.
We look forward to hearing more of it.
Yes, we look forward to hearing, where this path leads you.
Yeah. All righty. Well, y'all have a good night.
Thanks,
And
Brian.
we'll talk to you later.
We love you.
Love y'all.
I played your song and you wasn't
All
here.
right. Bye-bye.
My wife will by your side.
Yeah. I'm playing again.
Oh, the song time.
Oh, now I gotta
Get it
get up.
together, producer.
Nobody gives me
I gotta get up and talk.
Well, it was whenever I said I love you, it was makes me the word.
Those are called post-production cues.
That's right. Everybody should be, if you're gonna donate to 4actually.com for sure. Help.
All right, so it looks like that was Brian Jackson on the
Everybody
phone.
should be, if you're gonna donate to
We might be a few minutes behind. I'm not sure. I'll check.
Hi, Boxer Heather. Yeah, but Karen, sometimes those prayers when you pray, sometimes he'll give you that shovel to move that mountain. Hi, Bygone. Hi, Uncle Deuce.
Thank you for that, Tammy Mundy. I did receive that. Thank you so much.
J6 Vigil.
Barry.
They're singing your praises.
I see that, man. My ego does not need to hear that. My head's big enough. Jesus.
How you doing
But
tonight?
so I'm doing all right. You know, it's as much as it sucks in here, I can honestly say it's still better than Northern Neck. So I always remind myself to be more optimistic on that note.
There you go.
Northern Neck was terrible, but see Gulag definitely sucks. But there's a lot of good men here, and it's good to be around good people. I don't have to worry about getting stabbed in the face for watching Tucker Carlson, so that's cool.
There you go.
So me and Tammy started.
There's definitely a plus side.
Tommy said me and you started that vigil.
So I was thinking, actually, something I haven't really shared with a lot of people, or really anybody, but my fiance. When I was at Lewisburg, there was a couple inmates that were packing up and getting ready to leave, non-J6ers. That one of them was a Spanish-speaking Colombian guy, and he had, when everyone leaves, they end up putting like the books that they had that belonged to the prison back on the bookshelf. And I noticed that he put 2 books on the bookshelf that had Xi Jinping's face on it, and in Spanish it said something about in the regards to the Communist Party of China, and it said Xi Jinping. I looked at these books, and there was 2. It was part 1 and part 3, with part 2 missing. And he said a friend of his had them before him, and his wife had sent them to him. But them and didn't really care. So I asked him if I could have them, and he said, yeah. So I looked at these books, and inside it was all this pro-communist Communist Party of China propaganda with all these pictures of Xi Jinping smiling with school kids, and again, the books are all in Spanish. So I was able to get them out of Lewisburg and send them home to my fiance. And the reason I did that is because I plan on sending them, I'm most likely going to send them to either Gateway Pundit or Cowboy Logic to really look at them. They were printed in Beijing. And again, they're in Spanish, and it's just ironic, I think, that these books are targeting Spanish-speaking people. And while we have our border completely open and an administration that refuses to do anything about it, we all know that Biden is compromised by China. And I'm wondering, it seems pretty likely that these books are propaganda that possibly are being handed out on our border. And the reason I said that is because this individual that had them before this guy gave it to me was caught sneaking over the border with his family. So I'm wondering if these books are being printed in mass and being given to people coming here illegally about, pro-communist China, and if that's indication that there is a future plan with our borders being open and these millions of illegal immigrants coming over for Spanish speaking to indoctrinate them into these communist ideas. And I think it's pretty telling that these books are surfacing in the prison system nonetheless. And it's very odd.
It is very odd. And, it's not just South American people that are coming across the border. There are thousands and thousands of Chinese coming across the southern border daily.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. That's an amazing point. And when I was talking to somebody about this, what they said? They're like, if it's Chinese people that don't have any, nefarious, agenda, then they just get on a plane and they fly into New York. But when they're sneaking over the border, they don't have to do that. The only reason they have to do that is not because they're fleeing China. It's because they might be doing something on behalf of China. That part is scary.
Right.
Because China has open tourism with us. So if they were just fleeing China, they could just get on a plane and come here. Nothing would stop them.
Right.
That's because they blackmail Biden.
That's pretty crazy, that most Americans aren't really seeing what's going on here, and I don't blame them when you've got MSNBC and CNN dictating, their fake news propaganda to the American people. But what's happening at our border is it's terrible. People aren't really realizing the long-term effects.
It's an invasion.
It really is. I'm kind of being distracted right now. I would like to report that, just so you know, your guys at the DC Gulag right now are watching a drag show on TV, which I find really odd. I'm not partaking in this.
Why are they watching a drag show? I'm just wondering.
I don't know. Guys, why are you watching this? Why are you watching this shit? This is insane. I guess it's America's Got Talent. And a talented drag person is doing what drag people do, I guess. I don't know exactly what they do.
They could have thought it was a White House press conference.
Maybe they thought it was a White House press conference.
It's everywhere you turn. You can't get away from this trans warfare agenda. It's ridiculous.
It is.
Why are you watching this, Sean?
Yeah, we want to know
Yeah, the DC Vigil wants to know why John Mellis is watching this drag show. There's always an. Well, yeah, I mean, it's almost as bad as Scooter's rainbow-colored snow cone. The male
He said it just turned purple at the end.
And now that the male pole dancer is over, they're no longer watching it. That's weird.
That is very strange, especially since most of y'all have been in jail for a very long time.
I know, Scooter. I'm looking at Scooter right now. He's starting to look a little prettier.
Hey, get off my man.
Oh man, hashtag jail life. But it is definitely, I've said it, a bunch of times. You guys out there and everyone listening that has social media, it's up to you to really get these stories out. What's happening at our border. Like for instance, the two-tier justice system, which was on full display today when Hunter Biden signed the plea deal for pretty much no jail time. When these stories like this release, you can't depend on mainstream media to get it out to the public. It's really up to you people out there with social media and amongst your friends to have these conversations and share these links through, even just texting 20 people the link to the Hunter Biden story or whatever story comes out, because most people tune into MSNBC and CNN and these left-wing media stations. They really don't know the full narrative, and we're really going to have to pump it up a notch before 2024 if we want to have any chance to win.
It's definitely going to take a grassroots effort, and I think that's what we've figured out in the last 2 years with January 6th, because most of the country doesn't even know that this is still happening, that people are still being arrested, that you guys are still languishing in jail without trials. That's a straight fact, because it's definitely not being reported.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it's funny because you look at all the censorship and all the news that has come out with the government's complacentness and even cooperation with censoring conservative views and ideals. It's just insane. But with Elon's takeover of Twitter, you are starting to see a lot more things cycle and be shared and be viewed. And it's not fixed yet by any means, but I think that it's starting. So we have to take advantage of this little window that's open, because basically our most of our social media platforms are ran by communist, pro-communist CEOs like Mark Zuckerberg and many others.
Right. I wouldn't even consider Twitter to be that great either, with their little community notes and all that. I don't know. Social media is a double-edged sword, in my opinion.
It really is. It really is. There's nothing, like you said, to your point. You're absolutely right. To your point, grassroots, we have to have these conversations. Epic Times is really good with allowing their links to be shared for free. So when people have paid subscriptions to the website, you can share those links with anybody you want. So like my fiance has a paid subscription, she tries to send out links to as many people as she can so they can see these stories. And the more the merrier. We got to all get on board, and maybe we may irritate some friends and family and coworkers, but that's a small price to pay for getting the truth out there, because all wars are informational wars. From World War II to the Cold War to what we've got going on now, it's an informational war.
Yeah, Sean, why are you watching that?
We have to show up.
Yeah. Amen. That's a fact. We definitely need everybody, everybody to get involved in any way possible, and from the county level, the school board level, on up. And we need to clean the system out. We need to reclaim our country.
Absolutely. And, these woke companies, I've been talking a lot about people leaving AT&T and T-Mobile and Sprint. Again, my mom and sister, longtime customers of AT&T, they've now left AT&T and went to Pure Talk. And these people with Chase Banks, you got to get away from these companies. You got to stop using them and give them your dollars. I mean, AT&T especially illegally gave over everybody at the Capitol's information and metadata to the FBI. It's against the contract. So we paid these people to illegally turn us in and violate our business with AT&T. If you have a loved one or know somebody that was affected by January 6th, whether they're guilty or not, most people were arrested for trespassing, for Christ's sakes. Their lives were turned over and upside down for trespassing. If you know somebody that's in that realm, AT&T turned them over. So why would you continue to do business with a company like that? It's beyond me. But take the steps necessary to stop using AT&T, stop using Google, stop using Gmail. It's you don't have to do that. You don't have to use these companies that give hundreds of millions of dollars to far progressive left ideals and agendas.
Amen. We all should be more diligent about where we are spending our money and who we are making rich off of our dollars. Yep.
Yeah, look what happened to Bud Light. Bud Light got a rude awakening when they lost. They're still losing billions of dollars for their little, Dylan Mulvaney stunt that they pulled. The American people spoke. Disney's continuously losing billions of dollars. Their Disney Plus subscription's getting ready to crumble. So it's Target. Look at Target with their trans kids clothing line. They learned a quick lesson. America spoke, and as America keeps speaking, we will start to see change.
That's right. We speak loudest with our dollar anyway. As a nation, born on capitalism, we really do speak loudest with our dollar, and that's how we can shut them down.
100%. I'm encouraging everybody. The next is Google. Google needs a good American red, white, and blue slap in the mouth. And people that leave your Gmail account and go with something like Proton Mail. Proton Mail is not only free like Gmail, but Proton Mail does not store your data, does not sell your data to other companies. And it's a free email service. Drop your Gmail account. Stop using Google. Start using DuckDuckGo. It's free. It's just as effective as Google. They don't store your information. They don't store your searches. And there's no reason not to be using them. And if people just stop using Google and boycott it like they did Bud Light and Target, you'll send a serious message to these woke companies that are literally destroying our Constitution and the moral fabric from which America is woven from.
Amen, Barry. You say it so well.
Well,
You have 1 minute remaining.
That's my little reminder that I'm in jail and don't have the freedom I need. But hey, one day this will all end for all of us, and I believe that we've created a family here. So thank you guys for being out there. Again, give a shout out to Don and Donna at Cowboy Logic. I love those people. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Tammy. Stop doing what you're doing. Thank you for what you're doing.
We love you, Barry.
Take care, y'all. Love y'all too. Cheers.
Almost.
She tried.
Right. I was trying to load a video that I don't know if it's loaded yet. Let me check. Wanted to show you all. Here we go. Gonna take just a minute here. Just downloading. Thought it was interesting though. I seen it earlier and I recorded it just so I could show you all. I've actually got a lot of stuff recorded that I usually end up forgetting to show you guys, but we'll show you this one. It's interesting. I'm sure we are in a break between that call. Between that call and the next call, I do believe. Almost downloaded, almost downloaded. It's like a 6-minute video, I think, something like that. Of course, it's causing the Vigil to buffer. All right, the camera's still good. All right. Whoa. Just a few more minutes here, guys. Sorry. There we go. I think it's about done. I hope. It's about 6 minutes and 46 seconds. Is it done loading? I might be messing everything up. Hmm.
1932, Washington was under siege. 10,000 unemployed veterans of World War I from all over the country. Their only assets were the bonus certificates they'd been given after the war, which promised a cash bonus sometime in the future. They needed it now.
At the end of May 1932, nearly 10,000 bonus marchers occupied the nation's capital, and tens of thousands more were on their way.
Washington to get my bonus, and I'm going to wait for till I get it if I have to wait till 1945. What brought you to Washington? Why, to beat the Undertaker, spend the money before the Undertaker gets it.
I know who's made this country worth living in. It's just you fellas. Look, makes me so damn mad a whole lot of people speak of you as tramps. By God, they didn't speak of you as tramps in 1917 and 18. No. Take it from me, this is the greatest demonstration of Americanism we've ever had. Pure Americanism.
President Hoover was left to deal with the veterans when the Senate rejected their demands. The marchers had stayed, camped out in central Washington.
On July 16th, the last day Congress was in session, Washington was on edge. Thousands of angry veterans surrounded the Capitol. Near midnight, the 72nd Congress adjourned. Congressmen left through back doors and underground tunnels to avoid confrontations. The situation had come to a head. The president ordered the evacuation of the veterans from downtown Washington.
Now you bring in the troops.
When MacArthur moved his troops to the affected area, he knew exactly what he was going to do. And he adorned himself in his dress uniform along with his major aide, Dwight D. Eisenhower.
The force stepped off at 4:30 p.m. More than 200 cavalrymen spread out across Constitution and Pennsylvania avenues. Behind them came 400 infantrymen, followed up by tanks and armored vehicles.
The cavalrymen, one of whom is Major Patton, have got their sabers out.
The soldiers donned gas masks and without warning began hurling gas grenades at the veterans. The troops advanced, some jabbing with bayonets.
It's war, the greatest concentration of fighting troops in Washington since 1865.
I knew something was going to happen, that we might be attacked. And I had a press card, so I passed the police lines, and then I saw the soldiers advancing into the camp. And when confronted with this, the men all stood there and said, "Stand firm as long as you can." and they started throwing tear gas.
Tear gas was just burning my face. I was trailing behind my dad, and he kept hollering, "Come on, boy, come on, boy."
Marchers were choking from the gas, just like the battlefields in France.
And so they're being forced out of their shacks by smoke bombs and tear gas hurled by the troops who have been called out by the President of the United States.
I've never seen anything like it. Systematically went down the line, burned up all the tents and all the possessions of the people there. I was thinking of Herbert Hoover when this happened, because his election was in 3 months. I thought this would be the finish of Hoover.
The orders of the President must be obeyed. And the roaring flames sound the death knell to the fantastic bonus army. In the shadow of the beautiful dome of the Capitol of the United States of America.
The veterans did not believe the country for which they had fought would ignore the plight into which the Depression had placed them. Many did not believe that United States troops would take the field against them.
By early evening, most of the marchers had been driven across a drawbridge that led to their main camp.
The president does not want MacArthur to cross the bridge, and MacArthur disregards the order. Eisenhower later says that he saw this happen. MacArthur says, "I cannot bother with pieces of paper during a military operation." And so he crosses the bridge.
All through the camp were scenes of panic.
My dad says, "Let's get the hell out of here. The soldiers are going to kill us."
Then troops began to set fire to their wooden shacks. One reporter wrote, "The blaze was so big it lit the whole sky. A nightmare come to life." The president looked out a window of the White House in the direction of the fire, then retired for the night.
And the roaring flames sound the death knell to the fantastic bonus army that ends so disastrously in the shadow of the Capitol of the United States of America.
The morning after the bonus rout, public sentiment took a dramatic turn against Herbert Hoover. If the expulsion needed a human face, it came in the person of Joe Angelo, whose story was published across the nation.
Joe Angelo gets the Distinguished Service Cross for saving Patton's life on the battlefield. The next morning, Angelo comes to the burned-out field to see Patton. And Patton says, "Take this man away. I don't want to see this man."
The BEF was broken up. The men returned to some city or other, there to roam the streets, hopelessly seeking work or to shuffle in bread lines. There they remain, crying examples not of the need for the bonus, but of the need for a...
All right, so I just wanted to show you guys that. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but this is not the first time that we've had this kind of issue in our country. Of course, they failed to talk to us about that, and I think that they've got a conversation going on. Not sure, USA. Where did you send that through? 1 second, guys. Let me.
Sandlin.
Zero.
Salvador Sandoval.
Zero.
Troy Sar. Let's do roll call. For those lives lost on January 6th, Ashley Babbitt, Roseanne Boylan, Kevin Greason, Benjamin Phillips, and on the next day, Officer Brian Sicknick, rest in peace.
Amen.
For those detained, John Andrews,
Zero.
Thomas Ballard,
Zero.
Roger Bow,
Zero.
Joe Biggs,
Zero.
Aiden Billiard,
Zero.
Matthew Bledsoe,
Zero.
Tim Bonner,
Zero.
Nick Brockoff,
Zero.
Antoine Bronack,
Zero.
Larry Brock,
Zero.
Jeffrey Brown,
Zero.
Jeremy Brown,
Zero.
Alan Byerly,
Zero.
Daniel Caldwell,
Zero.
Lewis Cantwell,
Zero.
Matthew Caspel, William Cressman,
Zero.
Eric Christie, Ricky Wilden,
Zero.
Meredith Cleveland,
Zero.
Lonnie Kaufman,
Zero.
Nolan Cook,
Zero.
Mason Corson,
Zero.
Robert Sanford,
Zero.
Kenneth Bonowitz,
Zero.
Jeremy Bausch,
Zero.
Christopher Moynihan,
Zero.
Charles Smith,
Zero.
Andrew Galloway,
Zero.
David McCaffell,
Zero.
David Judd,
Zero.
Jerry Riles,
Zero.
Kevin Creek,
Zero.
Nicholas DiCarlo,
Zero.
David Dempsey,
Zero.
Lucas Denny,
Zero.
Charles Donahoe,
Zero.
Israel Easterday,
Zero.
Robert Fairchild,
Zero.
Troy Faulkner,
Zero.
Brandon Fellows,
Zero.
Kyle Fitzsimmons,
Zero.
Mitchell Gardner,
Zero.
Robert Gieswine,
Zero.
Anton Ginnett,
Zero.
James Grant,
Zero.
Matthew Green,
Zero.
Joshua Haynes,
Zero.
Donald Hazard,
Zero.
Albuquerque Head,
Zero.
Andrew Hernandez,
Zero.
Brian Jackson,
Zero.
Shane Jenkins,
Zero.
Douglas Jensen,
Zero.
Justin Jersey,
Zero.
Julian Qatar,
Zero.
Matthew Kroll,
Zero.
Jacob Lang,
Zero.
Nicholas Langerin,
Zero.
Samuel Lazar,
Zero.
Thomas Robertson,
Zero.
Daniel Rodriguez,
Zero.
Moises Romero,
Zero.
Greg Rubenacker,
Zero.
Jeffrey Sable,
Zero.
Ryan Samsel,
Zero.
Thomas Webster,
Zero.
Patrick McCoffey,
Zero.
Marcus Malley,
Zero.
Christian Manley,
Zero.
Cody Matisse,
Zero.
James Malt,
Zero.
Mark Mazza,
Zero.
Ronald McAbee,
Zero.
James McGrew,
Zero.
Sean McHugh,
Zero.
Jeff McKellop,
Zero.
Kelly Meggs,
Zero.
Jonathan Mellis,
Zero.
Richard Machete,
Zero.
Garrett Miller,
Zero.
Sorry about the buffer.
Matthew Miller,
Zero.
Jordan Mink,
Zero.
Robert Morris,
Zero.
Jonathan Munifo,
Zero.
Marshall Neef,
Zero.
Daryl Neely,
Zero.
Ryan Nichols,
Zero.
Ethan Nordine,
Zero.
Nicholas Hawks,
Zero.
Joseph Padilla,
Zero.
Robert Palmer,
Zero.
Barry Ramey,
Zero.
Jack Whitten,
Zero.
Dominic Pizzola,
Zero.
Mark Ponder,
Zero.
Christine Priola,
Zero.
Chris Quaglin,
Zero.
Guy Reffitt,
Zero.
Zach Reel,
Zero.
William Reed,
Zero.
Stuart Rhodes,
Zero.
Howard Richardson,
Zero.
Ronald Sandlin,
Zero.
Salvador Sandoval,
Zero.
Troy Sargent,
Zero.
Tommy Smith,
Zero.
Mayela Pryor,
Zero.
Peter Schwartz,
Zero.
Christian Secor,
Zero.
Hunter Seafried,
Zero.
Bart Shively,
Zero.
Jeffrey Sills,
Zero.
Glenn Simon,
Zero.
Peter Stager,
Zero.
Andrew Taki,
Zero.
Enrique Tario,
Zero.
George Cheney,
Zero.
Devlin Thompson,
Zero.
Dustin Thompson,
Zero.
Jessica Watkins,
Zero.
William Watson,
Zero.
Matthew Webler,
Zero.
Anthony Williams,
Zero.
Duke Wilson,
Zero.
Kyle Young.
Zero.
And those we've lost to suicide, Christopher Georgia, Matthew Perna, and Mark Ungst. Rest in peace. Say her name.
Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt. Yes, Cora, I tracked it. Just came. Thank you so much for that. So Tommy, we need to hear stomp so y'all can dance.
I done seen no barricades open and people jumping. I done seen the media police walk around it. They gon' try to lock us down, you know we popping out. 1776, boy, you know we rocking out. People judging people, this is crazy these days. They been shooting, they been rioting for hundreds of days. Patriots, we fed up, we know that we got set up. Who made that phone call? They got that Patriot wet up. Ashley, baby, yeah, you know we hold you in prayer. Ashley, baby, yeah, you know your soul's in the air. Ashley, baby, yeah, you know true patriots care. Left your blood up on the battlegrounds like this is fair. Oh, at least we make history. Never forget what they did to me. Don't even say names, they tryna ban me, yeah. I'll make a new page. Friend in the swamp, America, that's why we love them. We the people got us back, you know we stand for something. I was at the Capitol, witness hate in their eyes. I stood on them battlegrounds, they won't catch me inside. Posted with them patriots, they had tears in their eyes.
That is right, Esquire.
They can never take our freedom, real patriots ride. They can never take our freedom, real Americans. Let's start a Patriot party. Yeah, let's start a Patriot party.
Seen before. All right, you guys. Brian Mock, his bench trial started today, and
Tell me that.
it was the usual suspects as the witnesses. Inspector Lloyd came out. He's always usually the very first witness in these trials. And once again, nobody asked him why he gave the order to shoot out indiscriminately into the crowd that day. Not one person. He just discussed the layout of the Capitol and all that. But so once again, he wasn't asked. And then Special Agent Hawa, her name is very interesting. It's easy to remember because it's an unusual name. There was a video I haven't seen before. And she said she had never seen it before, which is really unusual this late in the game. And I've seen her testify probably 10 times, and she's never seen this video. But well, it is the video. It appears to me that it looks like a CC video of the Capitol. Looking down onto the Ohio clock room where when Doug Jensen is coming into that area over his left shoulder, actually looking down at him. But it's the audio of the Secret Service talking to each other back and forth. So, I'm not really sure. I don't know about that video, but
I'll show that to Mama Mickey, Joe.
Exactly. I was going to wait for confirmation, but it is true. We all already know that there is no audio on the CCTV, so it looks like an overlay. I know they did do that for a video in the J6 trial. They did. Exactly. And so none of that was discussed before he asked her about that video. So, I don't know about that 100%, but I'm pretty suspicious of that. It's odd. It's just very odd.
Jill, what day are you coming?
Brian Mock will be back at his bench trial because Daniel Rodriguez gets sentenced tomorrow, and he is in the crowd with and is accused allegedly of shocking Fanone in the neck. Actually, I think he pled guilty to it. So, so there's that. So Fanone should be there tomorrow. We may or may not be over in the courthouse tomorrow because Durham is testifying tomorrow in the committee hearing, and maybe others may be testifying. We don't know at the courthouse. But over at the Rayburn building, Durham will be testifying tomorrow, and so we're hoping that we'll be able to sit in on that and trigger some of the lefties out there.
Jill, are you there?
So Daniel Rodriguez gets sentenced tomorrow, and there are some judges on here that I have not seen yet. Judge Leon, I don't believe
On the 6th,
I've
you're
seen.
coming?
And Judge Leon, what you saying? Tommy's always yelling stuff over
call
here.
Mickey on the phone number I gave you? She could help you out. I'll come and get you, but I have zero room in my car.
But I did notice there are several judges that I haven't set in on yet. Judge Mosberg, we set in today with him. He's an interesting fellow because he's the Chief Justice right now. And he's also done some of the questionable FISA incidences that's out there. So
you mean one of the 278,000 ones?
One of the 278,000 one. Boasberg and Amy Barrett Jackson. They're all kind of mixed up in that little shenanigans.
And then we saw him out in front of the courthouse, which I thought was weird. I don't know how.
Yeah,
weird that
we
is.
did. It did once again very odd today in DC. You guys, we're also coming up on a year here. There's a whole bunch of busy things happening through this next month. There is a Jan 6 family retreat in Missouri that is being hosted by the Jan 6 Family Truth and Light. I believe, and it's going to be held in Missouri. Tommy and I will actually be there. So anyone that is around in the area, you can go on Telegram and Twitter. You can see the flyer for that. And then, of course, we have our year anniversary coming up August 1st. Ron J is going to be headlining that. And we're just going to have our normal vigil, just a little bit more celebratory because it is 365 straight days. All right, we got about 20 minutes until the anthem, so I'm going to get off here.
They separate us from our neighbors and they call it social distancing. It's actually a bigger plan. It's called social conditioning. They took away our privacy. There's always
at the airport.
Y'all missing what was written
I
in
realize
the pages. That was history they wrote. Now
I
you
just don't
wanna
have any
change
room
it.
in my car. I got all my
racist.
sleeping equipment.
All right. So Tammy, Monday, you should be getting that video very shortly. I sent it to you in Messenger. Just click in, so you should have it on your Messenger. Actually, I would love to be down there for the Durham testimony. My goodness, I would love to be down there. I would have to rush down there overnight and be there for tomorrow. I would love to be there. I'll be kayaking in Monterey for the anniversary, just like last year. Awesome, KB Camino. Welcome, KB Camino. Good to have you over here. Thank you so much. Thank you for being over here. Greatly appreciate it. Let me see. I know there was a couple other things I needed to address. Yeah, Trina. So if anybody over there on Rumble, if you want a copy of that video, you can send me an email and I can send it to you. I haven't posted it anywhere yet. I do plan on making like a short video and posting it to YouTube and Rumble. But I just have not done that yet. So right now it's just a video file that I can send you if you'd like a copy of it. Let's see what else I need to address. I think that's everything. Yeah, I love having you mod for me too, Summer Blossom. I've never had any issues out of you. Thank you so much for jumping on and modding once in a while. I greatly appreciate it. KB Camino says he has that video. Hey Barney, did I miss Barney? Hey Barney, how you doing over there from New Zealand? It's good to have you on. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you jumping on over here. We're just covering the vigil for the night. Thought we would spend some time together and just enjoy a couple hours together. So thank you so much. It looks so smoky there or something. Let me.
They lying to us, don't know who to believe. So shut your mouth, get in line, just behave or pay the fine. Quit pulling on your backbone and taking out your spine. They want you weak, don't speak, don't question, don't think. Every week, now give up your freedom and shush. Oh Jesus, what happened to us? Leave the church, kill your faith, just to steal the
Play the
hate.
system.
Make yourself the enemy, but call yourself a saint. Learn the rules, be a fool. Remove your kid from school and apologize for everything. Apologize for you. Now give the TV all of your trust. Oh, Jesus, what happened to us?
That's right.
Mark, Jack, Bill,
You should have got jail time.
And tell you where to go.
Hi, Mona. Thanks for joining us. Stick around because the Flash is coming. Sing for Freedom's coming up next. Sing real loud.
Oh, Jesus, what happened to us? We used to stand and fight. We had a voice, alright. We had a life worth living. We had a damn worth giving. Now watching it fall. That's the truth of it all. So shut your mouth, get in line, just behave or pay the fine. They're pulling on your backbone and taking out your spine. They want you weak. Don't speak, don't question, don't think. Keep staring at your smartphone, get dumber every week. Don't nobody put up a fuss. Oh, Jesus, what happened to us? Oh, Jesus, Jesus, what happened to us?
Hi, Margaret.
If you guys haven't joined over on Discord, please do so. That's where we got a lot of there's a lot of stuff going on over there. Trina has actually set that thing up over there really nice. Lots of information and stuff that you can find over there. It's really great. Yeah, and I think the restream idea would be way better. There wouldn't be any traveling involved. I could just sit here and do that from here, and I would really like to watch as it's happening anyway. So maybe after the sunrise. I'm not sure what time he's testifying, but we'll find him and see if we can't get that restream for you guys. I would really like to do that. But I'm going to do the sunrise thing in the morning with Jeremy Harrell, and I encourage you all to also do that.
Good.
Working hard, fighting with all the same. Leave your family and go fight for the land. You Democrats scared of the orange man. No politician, Trump's a businessman. Red, white, and blue, that's how the DJ was playing. We won't let you liberals cheat us again. So we fight for the right Republican Party. Vote Donald Trump. USA, land of the free. USA, home of the brave. From the land of the free and the brave. That away. Against all odds, he made fortune and fame.
I hope we make it to 2024. It always goes by fast there, Hossie. Yeah, he's relaxing right now. He's got a campground, campsite, and staying there for a few nights to relax. He's actually been doing a lot of walking down there on around all the federal buildings, and he needed some time off.
Picking up barges on a long hot summer day.
That's right, Kathy. Probably got a fire going. Relaxing.
Well, I got me a gal in Pekin. She's a good old gal, okay.
That's right. He makes some good videos too, little short videos.
Job full of iced tea on the long hot summer day. And more every day I'm working on the Illinois River, get a half a day off.
You need to go to his YouTube channel, Freedom for USA. There's a lot of good shorts on there. We're getting close to hashtag Sing for Freedom.
And we got up yesterday. Wanna get off down in autumn, long hot summer day.
Gary, he's in New York. It's doing a special there. That's right, he does. He does belt it out there, Bonnie.
Every day I'm working on the Illinois River, get a half a day off with pay. Oh, towboat picking up barges. On a long hot summer day.
No, I had to move from the one campsite to another campsite. You can only stay 15 consecutive days. So I got another one for 4 days, and I'm going to go back to the other one. It's closer, and I like it a lot more. Well, I think I'm gonna cut my ponytail off on the 26th.
Oh, yeah? No way.
Well, I've been growing it for a year. Well, it's getting so hard to brush every. I do 100 brushes every night. And it just.
Outlaw Nation.
It just takes too long. I'm only going to cut off about that much. It's been growing for a year. I haven't had a haircut in a year. No.
Sorry about the buffering, guys. I'm not sure what's going on.
Right. Oh, no, it has to be around the 26th. That's when I left. Last year on the 26th.
Stop buffering. You would think it would work better out there. Is it me or is it Trooper? Looks like it's Trooper.
Ever happen, right? And then things do happen if you're doing it for the right reasons, which is God telling you to do it.
In here, we're in a bulldozer. We got a big old pile of nasty stuff in front of us. We just got to put the pedal to the metal in first gear. It's not moving fast.
All right, I don't know what's going on with this with the service at the moment, guys. I apologize.
All right.
So you
Yeah,
I'm here. I'm just thinking about what.
I don't know what's going on with it, guys. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do about it at this point, though. But we're going to be traveling, and it's not really going to be.
How badly Uganda Pittman hated.
It's ridiculous.
I have to come back to DC and answer questions. And which questions must have been.
Those of you that are going, taking off, I appreciate you guys being on. Yeah, I love the bird food. Really, you you guys have a good night. Bless you all. I appreciate you all being on. We're gonna finish watching this out here, and hopefully it'll stop nothing.
Gotcha. Are you there?
Are you there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, so do a repeat of what you just said.
Oh, I was just thinking to myself out loud how badly Yogi Pittman had to have hated being drugged back here to D.C. from her cushy job as the chief of security or something at Stanford. Wow, Berkeley, People's Republic of Berkeley, and come back here and have to answer questions about why she got people killed on January 6th.
Yes, Berkeley is its own special place. It's kind of like I'm from Colorado, kind of like Boulder. Don't get me wrong, I love Colorado. Boulder's just a little different. I've been to Berkeley. I've been kicked out of parties at Berkeley. In fact, the cops showed up, not because of, well, I won't say because of me, but it was because believe it or not, there was a little string band in the corner, and it was too loud for the people next door. I'm not making it up. I was like, this is nothing, but anyways, yeah.
You had to kick people off your lawn. You had to kick people off your lawn.
No, it wasn't. I was a guest.
Oh, okay.
It's a long story. I won't. Let's say we were kicked out, and me and some of the guys ended up going around back and hopped the fence and came back over and ended up drinking beer out of the keg we had. And the young ladies that lived there were like, "What are you guys doing?" We came back. It's a long story, but we ended up getting kicked out of there a second time because of a joke I told. They didn't like it, and we won't tell that story.
Your free speech gets you in trouble everywhere you go.
Sometimes you just have a little too much fun, and you can have a beer or two sometimes, and Gino Veritas, and there you go. So, anyways, I have two things here. The first one is an interesting one. We're going to go down conspiracy theory road here. If anybody wants to write something down here, this is something a long time ago, let's say 20 years ago or more, 25 years ago, there was a investigation that was known as Able Danger. That's ABLE, Danger. Now, apparently, that investigation had to do with potential terrorists, and then 9/11 happened.
I know all about Able Danger.
And then okay. And then 9/11 happened, and apparently the lawyers and judges that were involved with the 9/11 committee, believe it or not, from the rumors I've heard, are that they were also on the J6 committee or had something to do with the J6 committee. Now, I can't confirm or deny any of this rumor, so anybody wants to do an investigation, that might be something to just dig into. I also have another. Go ahead.
I know. You want to talk about the second one, or do you want me to say something about the first one before you do the second one?
No, go ahead. Definitely go ahead about the first one. We can say the second one.
So Able Danger was, I remember when this happened, this is basically a military unit that was tracking down Osama bin Laden, say 98, 99, and he offered him up to Bill Clinton on a silver platter, and he denied it for reasons now we can look back and see. And all those people, one way or another, the people who were doing that good work were vilified or something. Like you say, it's 20, 25 years. Ago. But I can see, I see a lot of stuff. That happened 25 years ago. A lot of these people are still on Capitol. Being a part of the J6 committee. But yes.
Yeah. And I have nothing to back this. Someone just handed me some slips of paper with different things and gave me some to discuss. And somebody's not happy, as you can hear.
It sounded like somebody was slamming tables. Oh, kicking the door.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one. This next one. Something about a gentleman by the name of Riss, that's R-I-S-S, last name of Flex, F-L-E-X. He did an interview with Trump, apparently, and they discussed something of the Marco Polo or Marco Polo group, and something to do with certain news agencies that we air whatever this interview was. Again, I'm whoever I was talking to in here was fed information and it was incomplete. So
I can give you a little bit. I can fill in the gap a little bit. So I don't know this person, Riss Flicks, but that's actually a female podcaster, if you want to call her that, or journalist, kind of independent. I've watched her over the last couple of years. She has a Rumble channel. That the interview is probably on that Rumble channel. If somebody wants to look it up.
So it's R-I-S-S-F-L-E-X?
Yes. Yeah, F-L-E-X. And I don't know about the Trump video interview per se. But what did you say it was about? Oh, mainstream media?
Marco Polo.
Oh, so Marco Polo, you said something the other night, and I wanted to tell you this. So Marco Polo is a website put up by, I think it was an ex-Trump staffer or lawyer of some sort. And basically, he published at marcopolo.com the entirety blurred out Hunter Biden laptop. And that's the printout that Ivan Reitman carries around with us on Capitol Hill, just in case anybody wants to get educated about the child porn that was all over Hunter Biden's laptop that he only gets tax charges for.
Yes, I heard about that. Just that's today's news.
He just overpaid his taxes.
And also, police officers, Hunter Biden left a handgun lying around the streets of D.C. so one of your little kids can get it and shoot up each other with. But he only gets a fine and he gets to go home. But Donald Trump took some paperwork home from work and he gets to do 400 years. That's fair.
Donald Trump also has, declassification authority, so I don't see that having any water. But,
you have 1 minute remaining.
Well, we'll have to save that next rumor for tomorrow. So, all right, guys. Thank you guys for everything you guys do out there. Love you guys, and once more, it's another Groundhog Day in here, and we're just doing the best we can to keep our smiles on and to put the bulldozer blade down and to just keep moving forward. That's all we can do. So anybody listening, like I said before, get involved, contact your congresspeople, tell them you support them. And if they're not doing anything, well, you yell loud and yell boldly, and the pen is mightier than the sword. So get involved. This is your America. This is your republic. If you don't do anything, well, then it's your fault. So, all right, guys. God bless you guys. God bless America.
I almost killed it. Good night, Jeff. Talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Good night.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for again.
And still, we've got the buffering going on. So hopefully, when we get down to Tennessee tomorrow, we won't have to worry about this, guys. I apologize for that.
With just my children and my wife.
I thank my lucky stars just to be living here today. The flag still stands for freedom.
Thank my lucky stars to be living here today. 'Cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, or at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me, and I'd gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me, and I'm happy stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
All the way, all the way, all the way.
Later, Mickey. All right, guys. So, it looks like it's it for the night. I'm ready to close up for the night and start getting ready for tomorrow. So you guys have a good night. Thank you, Ridgeline, for becoming a new member. Greatly appreciate you. Have to say good night. Got to go to the store for medicine. Gotcha. Have a good night. Be safe. Thank you all. Thank you, KB Camino. Thank you guys, everybody. Appreciate you all. And thank you all for the donations to help me be able to continue doing what we're doing. Thank you guys so much. Freedom Warriors, keep the pressure on, and Freedom Warriors out.